All right, now, children, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good, good. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. How many of y'all learned about Martin Luther King Jr. in elementary school? The great Martin Luther King Jr. What a great man he was. You know, me and Martin were really close friends down in Georgia. I remember we would march down, or in Alabama, we would march down the streets of Birmingham, Alabama, and then later that night we would hit up the King of Diamonds. You know, it was a great time. Did I mention yet how the FBI made Martin Luther King look to be a villain? I didn't. Can't remember. I don't remember if I even took my pills this morning. What I do know is my name is Wayne Newman, and I'm going to teach y'all kids about COINTELPRO. Oh, technology. I love it. So, COINTELPRO stands for Counterintelligence Program. It was a series of covert operations ran by the FBI in the 1970s. It was a way for the FBI to conduct research on folks they found to be subversive to national security. People such as MLK, Malcolm X, the women's rights movement, and the Ku Klux Klan. See, it didn't matter what type of organization it was. They would do these operations very illegally at times, such as wiretapping. See, here on the left we have J. Edgar Hoover. He was the first FBI director, and on the right we have Robert Kennedy. He was the Attorney General at the time. Robert Kennedy allowed the FBI to wiretap MLK's home and the church. The church, yes. And here we are. See, it was well known in the 1970s that Hoover didn't really particularly like Martin Luther King Jr. And we have here the suicide letter he sent. It was from the FBI to MLK. Now, I remember sitting in the living room with Coretta and Martin. And when he read this letter out to us, we were shocked. First, and this is going to surprise some of y'all, Martin was a great guy, but he had some affairs. The FBI knew this, of course, because they had wiretappings in both his home and hotels. And so when Coretta found out about those affairs, you could assume she wasn't too happy about that. No. Later on in the paragraph, and I know this is hard to see, but later on in the paragraph, the FBI, they go on to some dark things. They tell Martin that he should kill himself, straight up, just like that. And of course, it wasn't until 1970 where this is confirmed to be true, sent from the FBI themselves. At the time, we thought it was just speculation, a random hater, as you kids would say nowadays, hater. But it was confirmed in the 1970s that it was to be the case of the FBI. Now, I could go on and talk about the time Martin won the Nobel Peace Prize, but I'm not going to do that. That's what I want y'all to do. I want you guys to do your own research on this topic. Do more research on history that you all don't learn about in school. Thank you.